Hey guys, Vincent here, also known as The Sims. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you're a returning watcher, welcome back, friend. So, we're on spooky season. Spooky season is here. I know it's just the top of September, but it's spooky season, period. It is what it is. So, I'm introducing you guys to my new mini spooky let's play series. It's called a spooky series, All Hallows End. This let's play is gonna follow several families, maybe up to 10 families. We're gonna try to split each episode into following 2 families per episode, but there is basically a murder mystery. As you guys saw in the intro, Corneilus Hallow, who is the leader of the Apollo Coven, which is who you see here. These are some of the members of the Hallow Coven, was killed by some demon last night, and everybody is here at the Hallow Manor, losing their minds. But this is the Hallow Manor. It's on the 64 by 64 lot in Windenburg. The Hallow family is one of the wealthiest families in Windenburg, competing with the Knox family only, and they made their living off of selling magical artifacts and magical potions for, you know, people or Sims who can't either practice magic or who aren't talented enough to make their own. And yeah, everybody is here. It's falling apart, y'all. Oh. So yeah, it's just a lot going on. But let me do some real quick introductions because there's a lot of characters. I know it's gonna be like a whirlwind for y'all to keep up with, and I'm gonna make it real quick. But so this is Brian Hallow. He is the only son of Melody Hallow and Corneilus Hallow, who recently passed. Where's Melody at? Where's she at? She's moping around. She can't even go out here and face it, child. I understand. And here is Aries Hallow. She was married into the family. She is, I'm gonna say, the most unliked character, to be honest. Like, nobody in the coven really cares for her. Brian's dad and his mom Melody really don't care for her either. She came from nothing. Let's see, what's her trait? She's evil, so I'm guessing they can sense that something is up with her. 2, she only has a strong magical bloodline, whereas the Hallow family has an ancient bloodline. So her family isn't as powerful as the Hallows. And that was something that Cornelius and Melody really wanted to continue to strengthen the bloodline, even though their children still came out with an ancient bloodline. If you guys play with the spellcaster occult, you know that there's a bloodline trait that comes with being magical, and it increases by generation. And certain combinations of bloodlines can either increase the bloodline or decrease it. So it is what it is. You guys will meet him, but this is Basil Hallow. He is a teenager. He's currently enrolled in the Magical Academy. He's a magic school student. And this is Balil Hallow, and he is in grade school. He has not been initiated into his magic yet. And yeah. So Brian is a defender against the black magic. He is I want to say, if you watch Harry Potter, he's kind of like an aura. He goes around and he defeats dark magic, dark warlocks or witches or whatever. Right now, he is a famous warlock hunter. Fighting with black magic is now your daily job. You try to find any source of dark magic before it grows and makes harm to anyone. His next promotion would be a curse breaker. That's cool. He has a long way to go because he only got 1 logic skill. That's insane. And he has to win 10 magic duels. Some of his traits, he is also a vampire slayer, which I felt like was pretty cool. The vampire slayers are destined to kill vampires. They are stronger and have more stamina than ordinary Sims, which makes them more resistant to vampire powers. They learn the fitness and vampire lore skills much faster. They can also sense if a vampire is close. Also, some lore about the Hallow family. Each male of the Hallow family has 2 different color eyes. and we call this the Hollow Eye. And the Hollow Eye is one of the main reasons why the Hallow family has ran the Apollo coven, which is, you know, who you see here, have ran the Apollo coven for centuries, dating back way even before Cornelius, who died. But they run the coven because of that, because they have that extra power to sense demons and ghosts and like vampires and stuff like that, and that just makes them great protectors. So the coven entrusted them to, you know, to run the coven. So, and as we get on through the series, I introduce you guys to more of the characters. As you see here, this is all of, well, like I said, majority of the Hallow coven. This is Beatrix Dreamweaver. This is Bella Dreamweaver, her daughter. This is Edgar Dreamweaver, her husband. This is Winston Winings, husband to Amy Winings. Amy and Winston run a crystal shop. Amy works with crystal magic. Her magic isn't really good. She's not really good at casting spells, but she's really good at using crystals to help, you know, like pull up her magic, make her magic more powerful so she can cast successfully. This is Eric Dreamweaver. He is best friends with Brian and married to Bella, married into the Dreamweaver family. This is Adam Bright. He is kind of an orphan. He lost all of his family to a magical fire that no spell or firefighter could put out. So all he has is his husband, Samson Burke, who is a, well, not husband, but his fiance is Samson Burke, who is a werewolf. And yeah, I know that's a lot. So clearly they're mourning Cornelius. They pulled up early in the morning to pay their respects, because Cornelius was such a staple in the community, and not just for the Apollo coven, but for like the entire community of Windenburg. But yeah, so we're gonna be following the coven, all the families of the coven, and the opposing coven, which is the Knox coven. We're gonna be following them throughout the series to basically figure out who is committing these magical crimes throughout Windenburg. Oh, look at them. Oh, look at them getting down, paying their respects to Cornelius, period. Oh my goodness. Right. One by one. I know that's right. Let's do it. Look at her. She ain't shed one tear. She was like, he ain't like me anyway. He ain't like me anyway. Do she even have a sad? No, she don't even have a sad buff. Oh my goodness. Girl, you better act like something before they start looking at you. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get her some water because I have the mod in my game to make them get dehydrated. He also needs some before he passes out. Oh, he's crying in his sleep. Oh, everybody is just tore up about this murder. But we have to figure out who called the demon into this world to even hunt out Cornelius. And so I just want to let you guys know also, we're going to be really following the direction of the machinima. Like the machinimas throughout the series are really going to lead us to like figure out, and like through our playthrough of how we're going to figure out who did what and what. So bear with me. We're going to be a little delusional, y'all, because y'all know the game is what the game is, but we're writing a series. And yeah, so we're going to have him go out here with the guys to talk. Yeah, they over it. Like, Winston is talking to Edgar, and he's basically like, yeah, it's crazy. All of a sudden, this demon came out of nowhere to attack Cornelius. Like, whoever would want to do that. And Eric, who's also a vampire hunter with Brian, is kind of like, yeah, we gotta figure this out. I'm gonna have him go over here and have a deep conversation with Eric. I don't know why he's trying to go garden. We're Eric is silly. We're gonna say Eric was just like, yeah, when I find that demon or that vampire, I'm gonna whoop their ass. So we're gonna go over here, and with the vampire slayer mod that I have, you can create the weapons that you can use to fight. So I'm sure the white oak stake is for a more powerful vampire, but we're gonna have Brian create a wooden stake. So the guys are basically right now talking about how they're gonna go hunting later when night falls, because clearly whoever conjured this demon has to be practicing dark magic, and obviously they're gonna be doing it in the cover of night. And Adam left because Adam isn't really for that. He's not a fighter like the rest of the guys. He's a little softer, so he's like, I'm gonna let you guys talk about that, and I'm gonna go over here. But we have all the girls in here, all the women of the coven sitting talking, and of course they're consoling Melody because she just lost her husband. And look at the ghost over here cleaning up. Like, I know that's right. Can you imagine being able to summon a ghost to clean your mansion? Period. Need that. But let's see. We're gonna have her have a deep conversation with Bella. Actually, where is not a deep conversation? I keep forgetting I have more in-depth things now to talk about. Mega interactions, friendly, vent. Let's have her vent about family, basically. Oh, Melody wants to be unflirty, and we're gonna say yes because she just lost her husband. So yeah, girl, I'm unflirty. I don't want to deal with nobody else after losing the love of my life.
Rinshoop, Quetzal Plus, Ospa, Yibs, Batanabi,
Yeah.
Pifatau Bifangi, Bluhane, Zambu Monet.
Yeah, she's like, some demon attacked my husband and killed him. I can't believe this. She look a little happy right now. Oh, I guess she's happy because of Magical Gathering with the coven. Like, she feels surrounded. What else? She new friend. Snob surrounded from Snob Trade. Snob Sims love to be in the presence of other Snob Sims. Elitists unite. I mean, you know, they are a little snob. They're rich AF, so of course they got $1 million down here. What else? She's still feeling it, but like she's happy right now because she's around her people. So yeah, look at him. Okay, so Brian is over here trying to make this. Oh, did he make it? Oh, he made the steak. Oh, and it's one of the points he need to make. So you need to make 5 to accomplish this, okay? And it's in his inventory. That's dope. Okay, guys, so I know we're going to move a little fast throughout this. It's just the first episode, so you guys are just getting used to everybody. But, again, I want to split the time between both families. Well, between 2 families each episode. So we're going to kind of leave. Where's she going? We're going to kind of leave the Hallow family so we can go play with the Knox family. But we're going to let time pass a little bit. We're going to let it get to nighttime. So I'll see you guys at the Knox mansion. Okay, guys, so we made it to the Knox Coven. We're here with Tristan, Terrence, and Natora. I messed up her name so much on Twitter. I call her so many things, but her name is Natora. I'm sorry. I was pumping out so many families, y'all, that I was forgetting names. I'm so sorry, but her name's Natora. No relation to Adora, but Natora, Adora. It is what it is. But Tristan is the head witch of the Knox Coven. Obviously, this is his wife, Natora. Tristan is a witch. So what I'm doing, I'm playing with the Witches versus Fairy mod. The other families that we were just introduced to were all spellcasters, and all of the families of the Knox coven are witches. Witches draw their power from the elements or from different beings and things like that. It's a mod by Spin and Plum Bob. I find it to be so in-depth of magical gameplay. If you guys watched my other LP, Runaway Witch, you have some experience with it. But even like now, one of his buffs from the Witches mod is everything to gain. The moon is currently in a waxing phase. Gain invisibility every day. For a witch, this is the best time to cast spells for conjuring, summoning, or imbuing. Spells of these types will be much more successful and consume less magical energy. I find it to be so dope and in-depth. But they're not spellcasters, they're witches. Witches and spellcasters typically have a long outstanding beef. So when they see each other, it's kind of like on sight. So that's perfect. But yeah, Tristan is one powerful ass witch. He has no power source. Well, I'm not gonna say he doesn't have a power source, but he can draw from all power sources. And I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like, or what that means more so. But when you go to magic and you go to power source, these are all his options, and he can literally just tap into whichever one he wants to at any time. Love that. Nator, she draws her magic from the darkness. Terrence draws his magic from death, which makes sense because he's married to a vampire. Essentially she's dead. But yeah, and then the Knox twins. This is Sasha Knox. She doesn't produce her own magical energy. She is a siphonal witch, and so is Sancho, who's asleep. But they both draw their magic from have to consume magic from magical objects or magical beings for them to even cast spells. Like, they can't just up and do magic without having to siphon it from someone else. Typically, they probably siphon from their mom because she's a vampire. She has kind of like an unlimited source of magic because she is a full-out magical being. And then they have little sister Sunny. She is a vampire, but she hasn't come into her powers yet. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is, the Knox coven isn't stupid, right? Like, they know that they're gonna be blamed for whatever happened with the Hallow coven, because the Hallow coven and the Knox coven, they have been beefing since the beginning of time, child. But what is he doing? Where is he going? Come back here. But what we're gonna do, because of that, we're gonna have them go ahead and set up some protective boundaries for themselves, and they're gonna summon something evil. If he will ever get his butt back over here. What's he doing? He's trying to put it away. Boy, if you don't put this back in your inventory and come on. So annoying. Hello? Stop walking. I hate when they don't stop what you're trying to get them to stop doing. Like, you don't tell me. Yeah, put this in your inventory. Can he teleport like his mom? No, he can't. So we're gonna have him go jog here. We're gonna have everybody else come here too. We're having the tour teleport. That's one of our powers. Also, witches can have special powers too. One of her powers is teleportation. So they're not like spellcasters, where spellcasters can literally cast a spell for almost everything. Witches kind of have to make it work in so many different ways, but the Knox Coven is still pretty powerful. This is their ritual room where they come and like do their coven rites, and like their altar is here where they can meditate toward the moon, or like talk to their ancestors. No, I need her to come over here. Y'all stop trying to leave. Just come back. Where is he at? Okay, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for them to be acting stupid, so I'm gonna teleport them. Like, how about that? Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, bet. Alright, so the coven is way bigger than this, but we're gonna let them do what they do together as a family first. So with some rituals, you kind of have to have the aid of magical objects, so you can place crystals down on the points to kind of just help aid with magic. So that's what we're gonna have them do. And the ritual circle will notice the objects that you put down and start absorbing some of the energy, but it's not doing it right now. What's up with that? Oh, there you go. Okay. They act like they're just so tired. Okay, so Coven, we're about to summon demon. Yep. So they can have their little thing going on. Who is this? At their house. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Well, she done wandered into the wrong place because guess what? Natora is a little thirsty. How about that? So while she over here being nosy. So this is them doing their magic. This is, look at the animation for dark magic. Like, look at her. And then this is death. And then he really don't have animation because he can pull from anything. I don't have him pulling from anything right now. Like, they are reaching into hell, y'all. And I hope it works. Because I want to see. What's up with her, girl? Why won't she drink from them? What is going on? Look at Notorious. It's not working. Oh, it worked. Oh, snap. So, okay, hellish response. Tristan called out into the depths of the underworld and managed to bring forth a hellion demon. These beings tend to be hot-headed and dangerous, so it's best to stay on their good side. That worked. Go off. So, like I said, with the mod, spells from the witches category are affected by the moon and everything to gain. Spells for conjuring and summoning will be better, and it worked. That's dope. But look at this little demon. Oh my god, look at that animation with the hellfire inside of them. Period. Okay, well, hey girl. Oh wait. Is she a vampire? Is that why? No, she's not. Oh. She is a vampire. No wonder. Okay. I'm like, why didn't that work? It's because she's a vampire. Okay, well, she need to get out of that face. I'm going to have Terrence collect his crystals back because obviously they're going to need them again for another ritual until they run out of power, I guess. Boom. Okay, Tristan, like, thank y'all for helping me out. You can go now, Terrence. So, since we have our demon, we're going to have Tristan go ahead and... What's he doing? Go ahead and cast this mind control spell on her so she can be under his spell, and she's gonna be our secret weapon in case. Child, did y'all see that the little text message? I shouldn't have exited out. Well, it was a little text message from Brian talking about some. He's the talk of the town because he's a town's favorite artist. Child.
You cannot trick me.
Anyway, we have this demon just in case the Hallow family trying to run up on the Knox, and she gonna be able to fight because one of the options of the commands are. Oh, well, I guess nobody's around for her to fight, but she can fight. You can make her cook, sit, clean, sleep, whatever. So that is what it is. I think that's the first episode, guys. I remember this is a mini series. I don't want this to be too long, so we're gonna fit what we can into like 30-40 minutes, playing with two houses, trying to get this story out that way. But trust me, I just wanted to get y'all well acquainted and used to some of the characters. You're gonna meet characters as the series goes along for sure. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed what we was able to see. I hope we set the scene for what episode 2 is gonna be, because it's definitely gonna get to the nitty gritty. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye.